Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Dream, but my dreams keep flying away. As somewhere far beyond, keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on the street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you. And you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain poured out my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. Goddamn feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to my door. Bind it to the blue. I slip to the door. about to when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's up by sport. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, what's about to when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's up by sport. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Feeling good today, feeling spicy. Are you feeling spicy? I'm feeling spicy. Are you feeling good? I'm feeling good. Are y'all feeling good? I think I'm hyped up on all this Christmas goodies that the neighbors dropped off to me on Christmas. I said, oh my goodness, I ain't got to bake for at least a year. Now, can you freeze already baked cookies, already baked fudge? Can you freeze all that stuff? Because, honey, I got a kitchen table. I'm going to invite all my YouTube friends over for Christmas goodies because I'm not going to be able to fit out the front door if I eat all this stuff. But let me tell you what, I'm hyped up on sugar today, honey. Talk about hyped up on coffee. No, 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 no. We got that sugar flowing through these veins today, honey. So come on in, have a seat, grab a drink. We have hot drinks, cold drinks, anything you want. Have a seat on the sofa, recliner, honey. Come on in, baby. Come on in and let's have us a little talkie. All right, let me get this thing off of here. Okay, get this off here. Okay. All right, now we're cooking with Crisco over here, folks. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Let's get over here to the comment section. Okay, we have who do we have here? Do we need a drum roll? We need to have a drum roll. All right, we have Salte Mama. Hey, you were in here way before the time, but it's okay. If you're here, how you doing? How you people doing? Oh, I'm like, what does that sound? They're doing yard work, so if you hear something, it's not me. I'm not trying to hurt your ears. I can't help it. It's time to do the yard work. All right, so I apologize. Kiki mate is in the house. Sophia Twist, Mama Bear is here. We have Wise Angel. She's up in the house. DV, it's good to see you, honey. Divine's here. I like that name. I don't know why. Because you know what? This name here. All right. Now talk about being a lady, honey. Talk about Divine. Okay. I bet you she thinks she is just divine. With a name like that, I'm not picking on you. I'm having fun with you. I love that name. Okay. I don't know why. I just do. Some names are so catchy. Looky who showed up today. Just Irish. Where have you been? I was going to have Santa Claus and the elf come looking for you. I ain't seen you. Where have you been? There's Lucia Williamson in the house. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Reversed images one. Only one reversed image over here. She says, how you doing? Or he. She's got a pretty little flower. Sophia, she's from the old damn Golden Girls. So Divine, isn't she beautiful? She has a beautiful smile. I mean, she's like hitting on all 10 cylinders with her bad self. Now, we cannot invite her to the Wrinkles and Arthritis Club, honey. She does not fit in. She looking too good for us over here, baby. Oh, what she they said so much for making bread and living chicken for dinner. Just got switched to chicken soup. I live in a mother-in-law apartment attached to a daughter's house, and some days she drives me, honey. Let me tell you, but we gotta love our children. We gotta love those babies, okay? We are blessed with babies. You gotta love on them until they're old. All right, let me tell you what's gonna happen though, Lucia. Let me tell what's going to happen to you. You're going to get dementia and you're going to be one of those ladies that are ornery. I can just tell it. Okay. So, or play like you have dementia and be ornery as shit. Let me tell you what, me and my friends have made a pact, my real life friends. We're going to the nursing home when we get real old and, all that stuff. And we hope that we have male nurses because we are going to be ornery as the Dickens. We have already decided. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, also on the mom news, my mom is feeling great, guys. Okay, she got that damn PET scan, and they said, no, you're not lighting up like a Christmas tree anymore. So she said, well, what about my hair? My mother is part Native American, okay? So she's always had this long, black, flowing hair. I mean, thicker than a bale of hay. Okay, thicker than a bale of, and sorry about my analogies. I'm a country girl. Sorry, can't help it. So she had hair thicker than a bale of hay. And it got very thin. She didn't lose all of her hair through this chemo crap she's been having to do. But now she's been 4 years since she's been able to do anything with her hair. And it's turned gray. She's an old lady. What the hell? But she's wanting to dye her hair. Well, they say, you cannot dye your hair if you're currently going through chemotherapy. Now, is that chemotherapy in the vein or chemotherapy in the pill? We didn't know. I said, well, let's call the cancer center, old lady, and let's ask the chemist that does the chemistry with the cocktails that they hook you up to in your vein. You know what I mean? So let's give them an old call, honey. So we did this today. So breaking news, anyone that is struggling, call your cancer center. If you are going through chemo and you want to dye your hair, there is a product out there. I can tell you what this product is. Give me 1 second here because I got it text to me. So there is a product out there for anyone of anyone that really and this is a girl thing. It might be a guy thing too. I don't know, but this is breaking news, folks. It is, let me tell you the name of it. You guys it's going to blow your mind. Sebastian hair products. Okay. It's called Cellophanes, the purest color shine. So anyone that needs to color their hair and they cannot use certain things because could possibly do something to you. And henna, yes. The henna is pretty good too. But Lucia, not nice. Very rarely hear my name, Lucia. Did I say it right? Lucia? I think so. I hope I did. Anyway, so this product is great for you. Anyone that's struggling, okay? So she's gonna be looking like a hot tamale after tonight, baby. I guess she has to order it. So, anyways, this Native American mama over here, she gonna be looking like a hot tamale. So no, she's so super excited. So I was excited for her too because she's not a vain person, but whenever you look good, you feel good, right? When you look good, you feel good, baby. Okay, good. Yeah, some people don't know how to say it. Maybe might call you Lucy or something like that, but I can kind of pronounce names sometimes. I'm not wonderful at it. Hell, I can barely speak the damn English language very good. Oh my God. But anyway, so shout out to anyone that needs any of the product. It's called Sebastian, believe it or not. I'm like, what the heck? How the world works, right? So she'll be out there doing the jig after she gets her hair done. I'm like, now don't twist your ass too much now, mama. You little old, don't break a hip. Lucia. Yep. There you go. That's a good way to say it. That's a good way to put it out there. Lucia. That's how you say her name. Everybody call her by her name, honey. She tired of everybody skipping around her damn name when she in chat. She's like, my name, and say it proud. My mom's hair is jet black. She is allowing her silver threads to come through. She tried, but I'm going to tell you, she ain't liking it. Old mama ain't digging it. So, anyways, what in the hell? What in the hell's going on? Did you guys see any of the shenanigans that I've been seeing? I had to go and do some research on we got to make up a good name for we're going to call her TikTok Julie. Okay, because that's where apparently she's done all her stuff. So I got me a playlist for her. And I'm not real impressed with her content thus far. Now I'm not familiar with this person named Hartley. She's been making some pretty damn good clips about TikTok Julie. Okay, so I'm going to drop this link. Please, everyone, if you want to see some great videos, please go over there. I don't know this person. I don't know if she's affiliated to anyone. Please don't put your swords down, folks. I'm here to find content that I like. Okay, I'm not here to feed the beast. I'm not on this team. I'm not on this team. I like content. And if you make great content, baby, I'm going to watch it all day long. Now, if they're affiliated with this, that, and the other, Okay, sorry, I don't know. Don't come at me with your damn daggers. Quit being so mean. Yeah, I already have it, Mama Bear. I got it. I made sure I grabbed that sucker, honey. Um, so she has some pretty good clips, you know. So we're gonna share a few. We're sharing a few today. Let me make sure I can get this. Has she been around for a while? I haven't really. This is my first encounter with her on a few of these things. So we're gonna play this one. Hang on a second. Let me back it up because as you see, I was watching them. But I'm assuming here's what I'm thinking. Now, my title is not clickbait. Betty is going to court, and I've looked up the court records. We're going to look at those. Did we all forget that this bitch is out on bond? This heifer is out on bond, honey, with orders of protection. And every day, or at least every other day, multiple times a day, she has broken the order of protection. Okay? She is out on a $20,000 bond. All right? She has a court date coming up. June the 8th. We're going to look at the documentations on this, folks. We've got to. We cannot forget it. We cannot forget. Now, do you think these are some pretty wild videos that Julie TikTok has been putting out? Do you think that the Bauer socks or the Proudfoots or any of Proudfoot going to put an order of protection, or are the police going to file a harassment against Julie the TikToker? I don't know, but these videos that she's putting out, that she is writing, and from my observation, now let me tell you, I'm not LE. I am not an investigator. I'm not a psychologist. I'm a viewer of videos on YouTube. From my observation, she's riding a fine line, honey. Okay, she riding a real fine line. Okay. Yes, yeah, everyone hold hands because we're watching Crackpot Julie. Okay. That Sophia said that in her opinion. When I cut my hair, the cancer people took yeah, those wigs are expensive though. Okay. So Kiki mate, I'm gonna tell you, I would love to get my mom like a real hair wig that would match hers, but they're so expensive. And I help my mom on other things and necessities. So we're taking care of the necessities. All those wants, sometimes they got to sit aside, honey. Okay, but now she can dye her hair. She'll have her hair gonna be flowing in the wind, baby. So anyway, this is old Juju. Juju, TikTok Juju. That's what we're gonna call her, TikTok Juju. All right. And she is also came gunning for nonsense on the web, apparently. I didn't watch the video of nonsense was explaining, but apparently she has given nonsense on the web a timeline, a time limit to remove videos. Or what? Or what? Or what? What are you gonna do? Okay, do you understand that we have a right to review anything that people can review mine too, but let me tell you, it ain't worth reviewing, honey. I'm not a content creator. I'm just a ear hustler. Okay. So anyway, let's get up here. I know, Kiki mate, if you guys go over to see some of these doggone videos that she puts out and read some of the comments, they're mind blowing. They're brain freezing. It's like, what? Oh, right. She's going to release a team of lawyers from her publishers, okay, on nonsense on the web. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I'm like, what? What? Yes, nonsense is having a fundraiser on the night Julie put for her to take the videos down. She might need to hire an attorney, right? So I don't know. But I'm like, what in the heck? But anyways, let's watch this. Have you guys seen it? It's kind of scary. But I'm going to speed. This is not my content. I am not this talented, baby. Okay. This is Hartley. Please go over anytime that you would like. Watch her, sub up to her or him. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl. Don't know them. And get some notifications when their videos come out. I did not create this. I am borrowing this content. Okay. And this is not newly released. So I feel, morally okay to do this. Okay.
That's right, Faith's grandmother, Grandma Dearest, is going to be making a special appearance today by video for this live. It's not the real Faith's grandmother. It is a person who is a character actor who plays in comedy videos. She doesn't do everybody, but you know, if the moment calls for it, she's there to bring people back down to earth. You know what I mean? First, let me thank all of you who've been calling me grandma. So you remember that I have a precious baby granddaughter named Faith. What a beautiful name that is. Yes, I do remember my baby boy Chris has a wife. Her name's Katie. And Katie came to the marriage with an offspring. His name is this child. I haven't forgotten that child. I think about this child even when I'm on vacation in the British Virgin Islands.
But whenever we say anything about her and her tactfulness or her stuff, let me tell you what she does. She threatens to have her team of attorneys or lawyers that are with her publishing come and sue us. But she can make videos like this talking about a grandmother and make fun of her and make fun of the mother. This is a mild one. There are a lot of videos out here that she has done with malicious intent, in my opinion. It's not funny. All right, it's not funny. I'm gonna watch another one from old Julie.
Last night on Mr. and Mrs. E's Crimecast on YouTube, we heard
This is not
awful.
Hartley's. This is this Julie. Let me make sure I speed it up. This is not my content. I will not take credit for saying these bogus things out of my mouth, honey. This is Julie's content. All right. This is 100% Julie's content. I'm using it to educate people.
News about Sebastian Rogers, 15-year-old missing autistic child from Hendersonville, Tennessee. It was said Child Protective Services in Tennessee didn't just come to the Proudfoot's house in Hendersonville one time, like Chris Proudfoot said on Nancy Grace show. No. Last night it was said it was 5 times CPS came to the Proudfoot's house.
And here's the problem. There's no proof in that, ma'am. So being an advocate of an autistic children, that you say that you're the professional above all professionals that speak about autistic children and adults. You've wrote books on them. You've done all of the everythings, right? So now you want to get on here and say something that is not true. Now, I would assume if you are someone that writes books, you do a little bit of research, to find out facts to put out there in your book. Did you not do any fact searching on this? This hasn't been released to anyone. If it is true or if it's not true, hell, I don't know. I don't work for CPS. I don't work for law enforcement. The parents haven't came out and said there have been 5 CPS reports. So what you're saying out of your mouth currently in this video, in my opinion, is incorrect.
On 5 separate reports of child abuse of Sebastian Rogers, an autistic child who weighed about 110 pounds. Hearing that was like a punch in the gut. I didn't get much sleep last night. And I'm pretty sure all of you watching my video who have been praying for Sebastian didn't get much sleep last night either. I am angry.
Well, I would suggest you to go put your feet in some grass. Okay, if you're not sleeping, well, maybe because of the wild theories that you're making up that you're getting lack of sleep, because there could potentially, maybe allegedly, be some repercussions on the shit that you're spewing out of your mouth.
And
allegedly
heartbroken. I'm sitting here making this video in my son's room. My son, his name is Spencer. He is autistic. And I love Spencer with all my heart. And as long as I'm alive, I will do everything I can to protect my child. This is child abuse of an autistic child, which is a disability, who cannot advocate for themselves.
Now, let me tell you what, you better toughen up, Buttercup. Wipe those damn tears, because this is fake. In my opinion, allegedly, you done squirt some onions in your eyes, because you cannot be this emotional about something that you just started talking about 2 months ago on YouTube. This isn't your child. What are you doing? You're talking evil. You're lying. And now you're crying and lying. In my observation, allegedly, you're crying and lying. Crying and lying, Julie.
It's the way a neurotypical kid can. They don't have friends like a neurotypical kid would have friends. Sebastian, he was so locked down in that house and cut off in that house, watched and repeatedly punished and abused. Look at this beautiful child. Look at Sebastian.
Crying and lying, Julie. Grab a Kleenex.
This is a lovable child who did
His family loved him.
not deserve what happened to him. His mother, Katie, did not protect her son. When Chris and Katie Proudfoot were on Nancy Grace's show, this is an article right after, they wrote that Chris Proudfoot said, only one time Sebastian Rogers' stepdad explains how he punished missing autistic boy.
Let me tell you something. Ding dong. Sometimes children get in trouble. We just had a situation that we spoke about yesterday. A young man wasn't happy with what was going on. He may or may not have been, questioned about some of his activity. I don't know the story. He ran away, but he was found. Okay. He was found. He called home. All right. You do not know this circumstance. Things can happen. Children get things in their mind and they run away. All right. Stop it. There's no information out that any parent has done anything. Now, people are making themselves look real suspect to me lately. I'm going to just have breaking news over here. Am I starting to form some opinions that aren't so gray in the gray area? I kind of am because of the actions of the people surrounding them.
Search continues. Only one time. You guys remember? Chris said only one time. Katie, his mother, sat there next to him and he was lying. I said, there were no family altercations at the time, she said. That's Katie talking. There were no family altercations. These 5 cases happened in less than 2 years. But Nancy Grace.
How do you know that? Show the proof, crying, lying, Julie. Crying and lying, Julie. Show the 5 documented CPS reports, date, time, and place. Crying and lying, Julie. You act like you're smarter than the average bear. Then show us that you're smarter than the average bear, because right now you're looking like a ding dong.
Questioned Chris Proudfoot regarding a spanking incident he discussed on a YouTube live stream with Chronicles of Olivia. Quote, Sebastian got caught lying. How ironic. He gave him a swat with a belt on his buttocks.
Is on the former law enforcement, and he said, just ask my husband about Julie harassing Ellie. It all depends on what she's doing. The typical thing is arresting for disorderly conduct, possibly go to hospital. Oh, good God almighty. Now, wouldn't that be something to talk about, SG? Talking about, she has called them, she has emailed them, she has accused them of not doing anything in the correct way. Hey, Casual Arts, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And Prickly Pear, I didn't say hi to you either. I'm so rude. But I'm with you. I would vote for that because she's actually taking up valuable time. They have to go to the email. They have to look at the email. They have to write back the email, because if you don't write back the doggone email, she's going to say, they didn't write back. They're not looking into nothing. Oh my goodness. Prickly Pear said she needs to contribute $2. Stop it, you 2 weirdos. You all don't know this stuff, right? And that's the thing. No one knows what was going on. No one knows what was going on in that home. No one knows Sebastian's personality except the parentals and the immediate family. And that's what's scary. These folks get on here because they read about a missing child. They all of a sudden know their personality traits, what they like to eat, what they like to drink, what types of shoes, underwear, socks, all of it. No, you do not. If you folks don't get off of here acting like you know this child. No, you don't. You don't even know what kind of hair products he likes. You don't know what kind of toothbrush he uses. But y'all come on here acting like y'all know everything about everything. You do not. You don't. And let me tell you what, if I was a mama of a missing child, and you got your asses up here talking about my child like you knew him from the day he was born, that you are at the end of my vagina when I gave birth to him, I would do some ungodly things to you on this platform. I would say some ungodly things about you. Yes, I would. I sure would. I sure would. I would. Mm-hmm. No one knows a thing too subjective. Exactly, casual art. Thank you for your $1.99. I do have a goal going because I see everybody else having goal going for, New Year's Eve party. I said I might as well start me one too. We'll bring in the new year together. Kiki, does she actually have a kid? I already called BS. I believe that this lady here on the screen, she has 2 children that are twins that are on the spectrum. One is a little bit more severe than the other, in her words, not mine. And one lives in a group home. I don't know where the other one is. I have no idea. Maybe he lives on his own. I don't know. Interesting. She would be locked up where I live. I think that someone needs to maybe give her stepchildren, right? I'm sorry, I apologize. You are correct, casual art. You are correct on that. Though they're not her bio children. I believe I heard that too, out of her mouth, that they are her stepchildren. SG, we have different laws here, like privacy laws. Yes. Yeah, I appreciate that, casual art. And I think you probably want to see something then, right? We got this little fancy stuff to play when people give us. I keep forgetting about them too. Then I just, and replay crew, when you hear a mute sound, I'm sorry. YouTube doesn't like me to use it, but it's great. So I have to go back and mute it, but it's all right. There we go. Yes, howdy. Alan and on.
Mustang Sally.
Woo. Thank you guys for your contribution to my little bitty channel. I appreciate you. Makes what she says about Chris that more disturbing. Sophia, I think that's why Sophia, you keep forgetting to remind me. I always forget to play my little my little lady. That's my alt personality, the lady with the makeup that dresses around. That's so me. That is totally my personality. And I think if I heard correctly, I could be wrong, but I don't even feel comfortable saying this on live, but I'm going to. Now, I heard that maybe she has some other underlining mental health conditions. And I'm not joking, I'm serious. And she raised these children. I don't know. Guys, have you heard that? Let me know. Allegedly, I am not accusing this lady of having anything that she don't have. I believe that I heard this somewhere. I read it somewhere. So she's mad as hell. I don't know the lady. I have a few friends whose kids have autism, one of which was terrified of stairs. It took 10 years of work to get him up those stairs. Another strip off clothes and sit there in socks and pants. I've not have much experience with anyone that has autism or on the spectrum. I do not, so I can't even give an opinion or an experience because I just don't know. So we got to listen. We got to watch another one because Casual Art sent another one. So here we go. Hold on. Those things crack me up. I don't know why. She's trying to, you know what? That could very well be because, people that get out here and run with these wild theories, they seem to, their numbers increase so quickly. It takes a long time it has for me to get people to come. Mama Bear's been with me. She knows. It takes a while for me anyways, but I guess it's because I don't have that much of a bubbling personality. But I don't want to run with theories, right? I review people that talk about their stupid theories, in my opinion. Keto Kim, I forgot to say hi to you. It's good to see you. So I think that's what she's doing. I don't know, but which one's going away? Like January 1st? Is it TikTok or Instagram? Which one of those? Because I don't do any of those. I think one of them's going to be no longer a platform in the US. So maybe people are starting to filter over here. I've seen a few weirdos on YouTube now. I'm like, where did you come from? I don't remember you. Okay. So I don't have time to meet. Go PayPal gets. Oh, honey, don't worry about it. Don't. No, 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 no. I don't need to have it mad. It was just I'd see everybody else do it. I'm like, hey, I might as well too. I'm joining in. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not. Let me tell you what it is. So not required over here. It is not anyone that's in different names. If you're not a member or if you are, baby, we love you all the same, honey. We are the poor group over here, but we have a good time, honey. We have a great time. All right. Don't worry about it, please. All right. So let's continue with this old crying and lying Julie.
Outside of his clothes.
Allegedly.
One swat, Chris Proudfoot told Nancy Grace, adding that it happened several years ago. One and only one time. When people say several years ago, I think of 3 years or more. It wasn't 3 years or more. They didn't live in the house before Sebastian was reporting missing on February 26th for even 2 years. I have been trying to sound the alarm.
I think she's trying to sell her book too. What do you guys think? Do you guys think she's causing all this ruckus because her book sells for $5 on Amazon? Did you look it up? I did, and I read all about it. I said, boy, oh boy, you just are you pulling a doggy dog on us? Huh? Are you trying to sell your new and apparently I don't know if this is true or not, but allegedly she has a new book coming out. So is this her grift? Have we now figured you out, crying, lying Julie? Allegedly. Is this to push a certain paperback? You don't say. I mean, I'm not accusing you of anything. It's my theory. Like your theories. Okay.
About the abuse of autistic children, the crisis, the epidemic.
I'm not going to share it for you, Toots. Okay. Anyway, seek your professional people in your life, like therapists, doctors, and please make sure that you get advice from them before you do anything else with crying, lying Julie, allegedly, in my opinion. Here we go.
First, let me thank all of you who've been calling me grandma.
Got her teeth like, what is going on? Now, why is she, let me go back up. Why is she got her teeth looking like this, saying that she's the grandmother? UK member one. Oh, hey, we got this a member. Thank you. I'll go through the starred things and thank everybody here in just a second, but I appreciate you becoming a member. Wise Angel, for some reason I thought you were. Maybe you're rannied up. Casual art. Yeah, don't worry about meeting that goal, honey. I just put one out there. Everybody else is doing it. I'm joining in the grift for New Year's. Hard pass on the books. I looked up the book, Just Irish, and I was like, I'm going to have to politely say I'll pass. I don't know how to say this politely. In all honesty, Julie may not be very smart, and she just says you could be onto something, SG. Because remember yesterday we talked about the Dunning-Kruger effect. That is a real situation. If you guys don't know what it is, please look it up on Google and read all about it. She has a lot of the traits, in my opinion, allegedly. She is the aunt of BHB, in my opinion. Okay, allegedly. They're kin folks. That's what I heard. Allegedly, in my opinion. Hey, Shaylee, good to see you. I hope I say your name right, too, because it could be Shally or it can be Shaylee. So I don't know. I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm not, don't take me to the woodshed, honey. She has Nick the Magic Cat. Right? What is going on with that? Well, I think I know who Asshat is. If it's the same Asshat I know. Yeah, no. All right. So, but why would she be doing this?
So you remember that I have a precious baby granddaughter named Faith. What a beautiful name that is. And yes, I do remember my baby boy Chris has a wife. Her name is Katie. And Katie came to the marriage with an offspring. His name is this child. I haven't forgotten that child. I think about this child.
We've seen this, but it's not any filter. This is her original TikTok. Okay. And she has what she's calling doing a parody. And she calls the grandmother Cruella. Okay. That's why I'm calling you Crying Lion Julie. Okay. You give a nickname, and I'm doing satire of you. This is the whole satire. This is what I consider satire, right, Julie? Crying Lion Julie? You can name people. I can name people. You can talk smack. I can talk smack. You can have a theory. I can have a theory. Okay? That's how YouTube works, Cupcake.
Even when I'm on vacation in the British Virgin Islands, when I'm on vacation in Alaska. Right now, my husband Terry and I are on a beautiful vacation outside of the United States. We are looking at properties to buy.
I think you might be a little jealous of the Bauer socks. No, are you that type, Crying Line Julie? Crying Line Julie? Are you Jelly Jail?
2 or 3 separate properties for fun, not because we're planning anything. It has a beautiful beach.
He calls us a parody, a satire. What?
Terry's out there on the beach right now. He loves the sun, but he likes to wear those.
I really think there's some. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me now. Oh, Jesus, help me now. Don't make me say it. Don't let me say it. Jesus, help me. Hoo-wee. Medication. Well, damn, my ex worked for Joey the Clown's nephew, but AIT written no book about it, right? It's almost a little, in my opinion, from my observation, I kind of get a little creeped out. You know what I mean? I get a little creeped out. I gotta be like, ooh. Let me look under the bed and make sure there's no clowns under there. Holy don't put your feet down.
Mini Speedo bathing suits, boy.
Why are you talking about a man in the Crying Line, Julie?
It is a sight to behold. I keep telling Terry, you cannot go into the all-inclusive restaurant wearing the Speedos. You have to put on one of my exarongs. I want you to remember something. These no good, lying, money grubbing, hungry spouses like Nina and Seth. I got all your texts and all your information. If you make one wrong move, I'm going to release them all. Then what are you going to do? As far as my baby boy, Chrissy, he's perfect. He is an...
This is going, I have a feeling. Now, see, I don't know any of these folks. I don't know anyone that's related. I've never spoken to on, off, email, text, anyone that is directly involved in this case. Okay. I just haven't. I've never reached out to them. That's not my angle in life. Okay. I review people that review people. Okay. All right. But I have a funny feeling in my stomach, a spidey sense that you just may have some legal issues coming down the line because you have said some pretty awful things. Okay. Like the one that the stream that I reviewed yesterday, you said some very sick things. And I don't get the joke. I don't get this as a satire. I don't get it. I think it's very, in my opinion, from my observation, I have to agree with Divine, very strange. And I'm trying to be nice. Okay. I'm trying to be nice over here because it's very strange from my observation. But there are strange people in the world, and then this one here,
I'm already coming up with other ones. I started calling it.
So this is why I'm gonna put it on pause. This one here is a little spooky too, guys. I'm just gonna tell you, hold on to your hats. Trigger warning. She really doing a lot over here on this one. As someone who wears dentures, I've never understood people who wear ones that don't fit. They're extreme, right, Judy? I think it might be something. like a filter. But I'm not real good tech savvy, so I can't do stuff like that. But maybe my phone can. I just don't do it. But she's been welcome. I know that's what's scary to me, Sophia. She has been welcome into the green team. This is wild, and using Sebastian's name breaks my heart. To make this a joke out of a missing child, and she says that she's spreading awareness. See, I don't spread awareness. Okay, if I spread awareness like I did that little short thing with Mitchell being found, I did not joke about it. It wasn't funny to me. I will say information, and I'll be serious about it, because to me it's not funny unless you've been in a situation where your child hasn't been found for a couple days. You know, like my son, whenever he was young, he took off in the same age bracket as these two fellas, but I was lucky and found my son on the third evening. All right, you don't know the feeling. I do know the feeling. I don't know for an extended period of time, but I would be pissed off like a damn, oh, I don't even know. If someone would get on here and say that, and I didn't do anything to my son. Okay. I didn't. And someone accused me of something that I didn't do. That's why I kind of understand the mother's point of view in a lot of these situations, because whenever you are dealing with a teenager, they have they're old enough to think for themselves, and they get pissed, they go, you know. Jeez, oh, right. I mean, you really have to wear a tinfoil hat. Girl, please say that louder for the back of the people, because these little comments are scary too. We're going to look at some of the comments. I'm going to look at some of the comments. We're going to, okay. Okay, here we go.
Corella? I don't know. I was asking everybody what I should call her.
And this is not my content. This is made by Julie. This is her content. This is not my content. I am educating folks that what not to do. Okay. This is not my content. Nope. Mm-mm.
I felt she was cruel, and Cruella is not Corella, but cruel is in Cruella, right? And I think she's cruel. But they said that somebody else uses that. What's really funny is her own son, Julie, right? The judge in New Mexico handling the custody case. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Do you know who the judge is?
So she's now going to say she's going to be writing the judge over there in New Mexico. If you don't keep your grubby little hands out of grown folks' business, you wrinkled and arthritis looking ass. Okay?
I will write them. That's a very good idea. I will write them.
You better not. You better not write no judge on nobody doing nothing. You ain't got the right to do. Who the hell do you think you are? Just because you wrote a freaking soft book back. Just because you wrote a book, if you want to call it that, you now think that you can write anybody in law enforcement, the judge, the state bully. If you don't get yourself some business, leave these people alone.
You know, I feel like, I don't know. I think another creator said Cruella. Someone said Cruella.
That's the problem. When you start thinking, Julie, crying line, Julie, Lord.
And I said, oh, I like that because it fits.
We'll get to it, guys. I know it takes a while. It's like, oh, Ma, could you just get to the point, lady?
You can have more than one creator. If there's another creator calling her Cruella, it's fine. I mean, unless they don't want me to. They want me to think of another one. I mean, I'm already coming up with other ones. I started calling her Grandma Toofy. So sometimes the name just changes at a moment.
Why are you worried about that lady's teeth?
Notice.
Have you took a good gander in the mirror?
Okay. Then here's the latest distraction. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just put it out there.
Okay, everybody, get your tinfoil hats on. Let's take a ride with Crying Line Julie.
She says in a thing to some lady, congratulations on 40 plus years. That's wonderful testament to your marriage. This is Grandma Cruella. Your marriage occurred between an 18-year-old woman and a 26-year-old man, not a 12-year-old girl and a 21-year-old man, as was the case with Seth and Katie. I'm quite sure you can see the difference. Kathy, is this the best you have? Is that the best you got? First of all, Katie has no credibility any longer. She has no credibility.
Says who? Says a woman sitting back here looking like, you need to, you're looking a little bit like Bedhead Betty. All right. How do you know she has no credibility? And why do you folks on here just are determined to talk about something that has got to be one of the most uncomfortable conversations for Katie? Let's just take the part of Sebastian being missing. Okay. Let's just take that. Let's just not even think about that. But just imagine some people that you have no idea who they are, you have never met, never spoke to, probably would never speak to, want to talk about what happened to you, allegedly, from 12 to 18, 19. On the internet, folks, people are determined to speak about this consistently. Why? How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Is it trying to lay a narrative for the bio dad? But could you please give this woman some damn respect until no respect is allowed? If something would come out and it comes out that she has done something nefarious to her son, then feed her to the wolves. But until that happens, can you just stop talking about her when she was a minor? Can you? Especially in a very disgusting manner. Oh, that makes me like, I gotta take a blood pressure pill.
Okay. There are people who were neighbors with each other, grew up together, whatever, went to the same schools, camps, whatever, knew each other. He was the counselor, she was a camp, and then years later got together, right? Oh, if this is on, I don't know where she posted it, but I'm reading from Evil Exists, Evil_exists. They had it posted on their
and I don't know who Evil Exist is. I've never went over and checked out whatever this person's putting out. I'm not discrediting, nothing with that person, so I don't know.
They had screenshots of it on their video from last night, but she was posting in the Facebook page called, there's two Sebastian Rogers Facebook page. There's two big Sebastian Rogers Facebook page. One is called Justice for Sebastian Rogers. She is not on.
Let me explain something to you, crying lion Julie. Do you actually think after 9, 10, 11 months goes by, your son that you've raised and cared for, you don't think that he's done anything to the stepson, and you hear all social media just going in for the juggler on the guy, on your son, and then you finally break your silence and finally come out and defend him? That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Okay? That's so wrong. Of course, I would too. Humans can only take so much pressure, and then they're going to feel like, hey, I need to defend my kid over here. I'm tired of your crap. Yeah, she needs to get her some sun, honey. She's on crackers. She has no room to talk when she triggers her autistic stepson and films his meltdown. Yep, she's a voice of autism. You know what? I was looking at her TikTok, to be honest with you. And I'm going to have to tell you, it's not good. I was going to show some of it, but then I feel like I'm exposing him too, and I wouldn't want to do that. And I'm not real good with the blurring of the people because I'm not that high tech. We're cheap over here. We're cheap and we're broke. So if you're looking for, woohoo, great, we're simple. We're simple people over here. But yes, I seen that, and I'm going to tell you what they do. I seen the videos on TikTok. I was like, really, really, really. Oh, okay. And now you're calling yourself this. From my observation, not a fact, from my theory, my observation.
On that one. She's not on the Justice for Sebastian. I think it's Sebastian Rogers, Tennessee Missing, something like that on Facebook. CB was planning to take. Really? Did he? So you're saying, Sam, that Kathy and Chris's father not stepfather. Are they on good terms?
Okay, one thing I'm going to have to ask you to do if I have to review you again is do not rub your nose and then your mouth. I'm not going to be able to handle that, crying lion Julie. Okay, I'm going to have to ask you to go get you a tissue. Tissue. You are a seasoned damn woman. If you don't get your ass up and go get you a tissue and rub your nose, and don't do that again. Julie, now you're talking to Lady K over here. Lady K, we're going to have to get you some home training. Do not ever do that again if I have to review you, because that just blah, 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 yuck. Don't do it, Julie, on camera. Don't you do it.
Yes, that's the page, YouTuber. Sebastian Rogers, I think it's parentheses, Tennessee Missing Facebook group. That's the one.
Okay, now that you figured it out. Now, so what?
I would not do that personally. That would not be a choice I would make and leave them. But people have to make their own decisions. I'm not here to put anybody down. Seriously, because sometimes it's a financial issue.
She said she is not here to put anybody down. Well, let me tell you what you have managed to do, ma'am. Let me tell you what you have managed to do. You have managed to put down the mother, the father, the grandmother, the grandfather. You've even talked about the other child that should not even be brought up. That little innocent girl should not be brought up. And the mama. Okay, and the mama. You have brought all these folks into your wild ass theories, okay? And from my observation, you're not cooking with a full can of Crisco. I'm just saying. And law enforcement, absolutely. You have even involved the law enforcement. You have made a satire or a parody about Craddock, okay? Are you okay, ma'am? Do you need to check in somewhere and have an evaluation? I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking because I need to know. I mean, I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm not accusing you. I'm not just assuming. I'm just asking because you're riding a fine line here. And I wouldn't be surprised if you don't end up like old Betts. And we'll show you here what Betts is looking at. Okay, just so you can know that it's really a criminal case against her. I'll show you so you can see it. Crying Lion Julie. All right, we're going to show it on the big screen right here. Bam. Crying Lion Julie, this may be a situation on January the 8th of 2025 at 9 o'clock. Betts is going to have to get it on up there in front of the judge. And the charges are right here. There is not one, there isn't two or three or four, five. There are 6 violation of order of protection / restraining order. Okay, so in the hearings, let's just go look at it all. Now they have continuance was granted. Now there no more continuance granted here. We're gonna go ahead and proceed on this here come the 8th of January at 9 a.m. All right, and please let me state here that it's a $20,000 bond. She is out on bond. She likes to get up here and talk about everybody else's past and what they do and what they've been through in their personal life, and they have a criminal list that's a mile long and say that everyone's a criminal. Everyone's a criminal. This can be you too, lying, crying Julie. This can be you too, lying, crying Julie. Okay, I want you to see this. I hope you can see this. Okay, and these are, this is who you're consistently accusing bad things about. And these are the folks that made sure that, they tried to, and the long arm of the law is going to come on the 8th of January for the old Betsy Betts. She has 6 orders of protection hearings here. And I am going to assume that the judge is not gonna be happy. He's probably gonna get up there. He's probably gonna do one of these. Miss Griffin, please stand. What part of these people no longer exist in your world? What part of that statement did you not understand, ma'am? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. In my opinion, she's digging her hole. And I think she wants to, Sophie, in my opinion, from my observation. Um, she wants to go down in a blaze of glory. She's still stuck on what's that guy that went down in a blaze of glory? What's his name? Oh, that damn singer. Yeah, all those rights. They can, all those violations are from one life. Now, if you go through her lives, I mean, you can just rack them up, Sally, rack them up, right? Let me go back up here. I don't like that, but grief affects people differently. Um, and anger is a MFer. I've seen a parent blame the other for a death of a child, but unalive themselves or accident said horrific things. Judy, you know what? You can. Let me make something clear. I understand how Seth. Now, this might sound weird or whatever. I'm not on that team. I'm not on any team. I'm just looking through things through no kind of colored glasses, just viewing it, right? I can understand. I would 100% understand why Mr. Rogers would be highly upset at Katie, because Katie was with Sebastian in the home with him when he became missing, right? But that, I'm not saying that I agree with everything Seth has done, okay? But I can understand he has probably went through all of the emotions, um, grief, from of grief, missing, sadness, anger, all of that. And I could understand that. I will give him that. And same as Katie. If you're going to give grace to one, then in my opinion, we have to give grace to the other parentals. But I 100% could understand how Mr. Rogers could feel a certain type of way towards Katie. I get it. But to get on here on a platform and have other people get on platforms and speak very harshly like they have about her, then I have that's where I have the problem. You know what I mean? But I have to agree with you, Judy. Creators with long criminal records are all anti-Ellie. Wonder why, right? I'm for Ellie. I think there are, there are always, there are good and bad police, but sometimes, just depending on the area that you live in, I think those violations are from one life. Yep. SG, yes, I remember people protesting police in the USA. It was crazy. Do they want all live live like criminals? Um, I have to say, depending on the area and why they were protesting, uh, I have to say that just depending on where you are in your viewpoint of things that was if you're talking about the same time that was a very heated time. And a lot of people protested. All right. Just Irish, I think that's true, but she hasn't done anything about it. But she has an appeal lawyer, so not sure how that works. Yeah, I'm not really sure how it's going to work for Bullhorn Betty. She appealed from a lower courts, is what the actual court records say. So I honestly don't know how that's going to work, but I don't know. She has a different attorney, though. It's not the same one that she walked in with the first time. She didn't fire him because in my opinion, she told him some fibs. Right. Yeah. I'm going to read your thing here in a minute, Judy. Judy, there are 100 of missing children that are not getting the same attention, and that's truly sad. Prickly Pear, you got that right. You have that right, and that's why I like to tell everyone. Dutchie does a very, very good job on sharing a lot of missing Dutchie and Arctic Fox. If you guys aren't subscribed up to them and share their information, if you're interested in that please do that. I know Duchess shares a lot of stuff, and so does Arctic Fox. That's what the Arctic Fox's channel basically is he shares out new missing posters, I think, every day on multiple times a day from what I used to see. Okay. Lady K, you also have to agree. Let me read this one. Oh, crap. I have to go back up. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Give me 1 second here. Lady K, you also have to agree there are those that speak negatively on both sides, which in itself is not a good look. Although pointing out repeated inconsistency isn't so bad. I agree. There are people that speak negatively on both sides. A to the men, sister. There are. And it's not good. It's not good. They should, in my opinion, okay, here's the way it would be. So if my child, I don't have any children that live at home anymore, but if my child went up missing, couldn't find him, didn't know where the dad was, and he was, if the dad was the only one home with the child that went missing, I would question him like a mug, honey. I would put him underneath the torturing squad, everything. But then I would okay, even though I'm side-eyeing your ass, we're going to work together to find our kid. No matter what, we're going to work because I need all hands on deck. I need everybody that I know to help me find my kid. It's the desperation. It's a feeling of desperate. Okay, you are desperate to find that child before that child is hurt. All right? I know that feeling all too well. Everybody got to come help me look for this kid. Everybody. Right? So I would be side-eyeing whoever was last seen with them. You damn right I would be. All right? But I would also say, I'm side-eyeing you, but we're going to come and look together. But I think that the people that are bashing either side, they don't have good intentions, in my opinion. They have alternate motives from my observation. Okay, alternative motives, whatever that may be, but it's not the 100% find this child. And that's just my opinion. And not everybody agrees with me, and that's okay. I'm guessing her last continuance was granted due to no lawyer, but he hasn't continued it. So yeah, I think so too. I don't see it being continued, or you would think that it would be now, but I could be wrong. SG seems like it. There is no way a person actively breaching a protective orders would never get bail here. I'm hoping that he sets a precedence for this, because if he doesn't, this could be bad. Yeah, Dutchy is great going over multiple missing people. Yep. Arctic Fox brings many missing to light. I agree. Yep. So if you guys are not subbed up to them, I don't have their link. If I still have a mod that's available to do it, maybe they can drop the links in the chat. I have no problem doing that. I got a hold of Dutchy the other night, but she'd already shared it, and I didn't know that. I felt bad because I'm like, hey, could you share this? She's like, well, the same missing boy, I did 2 things down. I'm like, oh God, I'm so sorry. I didn't look far enough down on her page, and she'd already shared it, and I felt good about it. But then I felt like an asshole because you know how when you text something, it comes across maybe not the way you mean it. So I was like, I apologize. I apologize. So, yeah, there should be no sides. It should be just about Sebastian. I don't even know. I only have a couple mods in here because I really don't need a lot. My mods will come to me whenever they say, hey, we need another mod. We had to do a mod rearrangement because I had modded people up and I didn't really see them much. So, and we kind of had a lot of trolls in here. So I unmodded some people, and then I only have a couple. But if we need some, my mod will let me know. But I appreciate the offer, Kimmy. SG, I don't expect it from you. Seth is refusing to work with Katie and Chris no matter what. They should come together. Absolutely. You know what? You need to put your egos down, parents. Get your asses to look into your kid. Period. It amazes me that they can't just STFU about the parents making money all the way, then making fun of Seth for it. Not every opinion needs to be spoken. Absolutely. Not every opinion needs to be spoken. And there are some people out here that are from one side or the other, or on both sides, in my opinion. If you guys want to look up the analytics, you can go on to certain avenues and see exactly how much some creators, myself, unfortunately, no. All right. Some creators are making between $7,000 and $10,000 a month. Now, think about that. I want you guys to sit and relish on that. And what they're putting out here is just a lot of BS. It's keeping the negativity going. Think about that, guys. I'm not talking about one of the parents. I'm not talking about. In my opinion, Mr. Rogers can get up there and do whatever Mr. Rogers wants to. Katie and Chris can get up there and do whatever they want to do. It's their missing child. You get my drift? But other content creators that have live streams for hours, some of them, and they're making big bank. Think about it, folks. Sophia got and then they have the nerve, like you said, to talk about other people doing it. If you don't shut if you don't shut up, right? Just like me. I am making probably $2.50 off of a video if it's monetized, because I am a small channel. All right. So I'm making $2.50 off of talking about people that talk about Sebastian. So I have to include myself in that messiness. I really do. If you want to be fair about it, I have to include myself in it too. Just being honest. I mean, hell, I'm not going to sit here and call a kettle black when I'm a black kettle myself. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to sit here and bash a parent for doing whatever they feel like they need to do. It's not my duty. I think Betty hasn't gotten a criminal lawyer to continue it till the appeal is heard. Well, she has. And let me tell you guys something else. She hasn't even paid on any of her fines. She still has fines. Oh, thanks, honey. I appreciate you. You're so sweet, Cammie. Sometimes I have to jump on somebody and say, hey, because my mods aren't always available, and then I mod people. But that's so nice. I appreciate you, baby. SG, our last government was liberal. They were giving money to gangs. Our new, more centered government is going after the gangs. Do the math, right? You know? Well, honey, I don't make that. I make like $2.50 a video, maybe. Okay. But you have to put it together. Like StreamYard costs $40. Well, I don't pay for the high StreamYard. I get like just a basic StreamYard, and it's $44. So there's that. That comes out, and you can't, and I barely sometimes scratch $100 because I don't really push memberships and super chat, because I'd rather come in here and talk with my friends and have a good time. Now, the goal thing is something that they just started on YouTube, and they encourage you to do it. So I am doing it, and it's okay if people do it or not. A lot of times I would rather have my YouTube friends that come over here in the chat and takes one of their real life friends out for an ice cream than give me $2.99 or $1.99 and then come back and tell me, hey, I went out with so-and-so with my friend. That gives us something to talk about. That's good. But some people, then I got emails saying, would you please not tell us that? Because I would like to. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. So I stopped doing that. But it's never a requirement. But I'm going to tell you guys, you can go on to, there's a place on the internet that you can go on and look at how much content creators make, and you can look up your favorite ones. It is freaking mind-blowing. And I'm telling you, because I know how analytics work. All right. I'm not lying to you. But honey, I barely scratch $100 because YouTube won't give you your money unless you make $100. They wait till you make $100. So, Cammy, thank you. Let me. She's the only channel I'm on for. Yeah, Cammy's so nice. She's like, I'll give you a hand. That's so nice. Sean hiding from disability, yet nobody corrects the misinformation of him being followed, though. Sean hiding from disability, yet nobody corrects the misinformation of him being followed. Yeah, I don't know much about that one, prickly pear, so I can write that down and see what we can find on it. I don't know about him being followed. Now, I did hear through the grapevine that someone was trying to serve him some papers and he wasn't home, but I can't confirm or deny because I haven't seen anything about it. And it's also going around that he moved out of his house. I was ear hustling over at Bullhorn Betty, and I was reading the chat, and let me tell you, he said he has not moved out of his home. I did take a screenshot of that information in case we ever need it, and today's date, and he said he did not move out of his home. Does it matter? I don't know. Am I a little scared that if he's staying with Tony Mathis, that may not be in his best interest? Yeah. Okay. Here's my thing. I think um that Seth has been taken advantage of from my observation. Um from my observation, I think Seth has been taken advantage of. Um so and he's now so far in it he can't get out of it. Think about it. Think about that, guys. No one, I mean, I don't think anyone planned for this young fella to come up missing, and then all of a sudden he did. Mm. Oh, I wanted to read that comment. Hang on, let me get back up here. The subs are giving money to channels. Stop giving money to immoral creators, right? I mean, it's the subscribers that are doing it, but also you get paid off of AdSense. You guys are probably going to hear a weed eater. It's the maintenance crew that's doing my lawn right now. So I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. I can't yell at the husband and tell him to stop because it's not him. Seth, aka Sean, stated his people were being followed while hanging up flyers, yet it was disability watching him. Oh my gosh, Prickly Pear, are you kidding me? Holy snikes. Now that could be something too, because I know that disability means business. They don't want you just saying that you have disability and not. SG fools and their money are easily parted by low life creators, right? Yeah, I am only have a subscription. I do support other content creators. Like I am a member to a couple of people's channels because I want to support them on their journey. But I don't throw cash at I don't even have a cash app to put on here like that. But I don't do a lot of super chats. I do once in a while if I don't do a membership. You know what I mean? But I do try to give back. But I don't have a lot to give back because, like I said, we're poor over here. I did stuff around the house and then only expecting my stepdaughter. I was surprised by 3 of my grandsons. My ex, when I logged back on this creator, was still alive. Now I ain't. Girl, now let me tell you what, I can't do it. We've tried a couple chairs for me to sit in, and I'm going to have to find one that is like a real gaming chair. If you guys know, because I've never really done this kind of stuff. So I don't really know the right equipment. But then I got another chair that my husband got me in, and like it was so low, I couldn't really do much. And now I'm sitting back on, now I'm back to the basic. I'm sitting with my kitchen chair. Okay. And my butt gets to hurting. I can't stay on here. If you guys notice, I only go about 2 hours because my ass starts hurting. So there is no way I can do it for like 8, 10, 20. There's no way I can do it. Now, I think my longest live, one of my moms will have to correct me. I think it was like 6 hours, but we were really talking, honey. Okay. We was really getting into it, but no, I can't. So if anyone has any ideas of a chair I can purchase myself, that's probably good. Maybe because I don't even play video games and I don't have children at home. They're all grown. And they're professionals and they don't have time to do video games. So they don't have that kind of equipment to go and say, well, what do you guys use? They're like, I don't know. So I need to know like what kind of chair that people use that actually is good, because this kitchen chair, honey, ain't working. Okay. So yeah, there's no turning back. Is there proof that he was hiding, or is that just being said? Yeah, Prickly Pear, where did you hear it? Give us the lowdown on where you heard it and what they said. Seth is a willing participant. When he said Katie doesn't have her son, that did it for me. I'm not defending that guy again. Oh, he said she didn't love him. Katie doesn't love her son. Now, see, Sha, I'm gonna have to be honest with you, honey. I don't hear everything. I can't possibly watch every time they get up there and hear everything. But my God, he shouldn't have said that. Seth, cut it out. Don't say that kind of crap. Okay. Now, I will have to say this. Now, see, I don't care much for Mr. Proudfoot's personality. He's kind of rough, you know? So, I don't, but I kind of hear them on a consistent basis say, please don't talk bad about the other parent. But I don't know if there's a lot of truth behind the scenes that's going on. Now, people are saying, certain content creators are saying that they are given information to be put out here. I don't know how true that is because I'm not one of them content creators. I have no idea. But they should not. I'm sorry. If people would stop and encouraging the bad behavior, then maybe they could work together and they can find their son. you know I've never been stalked by disability. Guess all the Psychoments convinced them. Judy said, I never ever been stalked by them. I believe Seth is not only taken advantage of, but he is helping manipulate it into believing these people are helping. You know what, Kim? I think there's a lot to it. There's good and bad in every situation from my observation. There are people, and let me tell you this, not everybody's perfect. There isn't a perfect human out here. So for us to expect perfection out of any of these parents, we're just not going to get it. But there's a lot that said right there, Cammie, because I do believe that he's been taken advantage of in the very beginning of this. I think that now he's really in it because he's with Tony, allegedly. Prickly is telling the truth. If he's photograph searching, it would show he didn't need to. Oh, that's very true, right? Um, My point is 8 freaking hours, not unusual for this creator. And no, it wasn't Queen Bee. Yeah, I don't, just because I say something doesn't mean I'm talking about any particular content creator. I scroll all over Facebook. And let me tell you, just because you watch someone else and you choose to come over here, that doesn't mean I'm not going to like you. I tell you, go where you are getting entertained. Okay, go where it's your damn phone, it's your damn internet. I'm not fixing to boss you around. I ain't your mama. Go where you want to go, honey. All right. And we're just going to be respectful to each other in the chat. We can disagree with things, but we're just not going to come for each other's juggler. We're just not going to do that. All right. I'm everybody's friend. I lift recline. Right, honey, I ain't that damn. Now, Judy, damn it. I'm not that old. Yes, I got wrinkles and arthritis too, but I don't need no damn lift recliner. I'm thinking about getting one like I've seen on somebody else's YouTube. They look like they have a nice gaming chair, but see, I guess you just got to search gaming chair. Um, but I don't know. Nope, not today. Just FYI, every time Julie makes a video about Craddock, I email it to him and have emailed the video from yesterday too. Good for you, I mean, at least save them. I don't know about emailing the police. They probably have their a pretty good pulse on what's going on. But, if you feel like you need to, honey, then you do it. Okay. For me, I think but someone's got to. Here's my point. Someone's got to let them know, right? In case they are not, um, paying attention, then they need to know because to me, I get a little scared. Of her. I'm looking underneath my bed to make sure there's a clowns under my bed after I watch her. I'm just telling you. No, I don't know if a donut pillow would work. I don't know about that. Like I said, guys, and then I tried to do it in another room just to practice because my husband said he would give me a little space to YouTube. So I'm not out here in the kitchen at the desk. But my Wi-Fi isn't working there. And I just got a hold of the internet company and they did all that they said they could do. And I pay for 500 up, 500 down on the internet. And that's not a basic package. That's one up. So I'm not investing no more into this damn internet shit. No, baby. Nope. We're done. Kelly Bird, good to see you. We are done. Yep, exactly, Cami. You should. Everyone should be able to go where they want to go. No one should make them feel uncomfortable. Now I'm telling you, even people that watch Bullhorn Betty, if they feel like they want to come over here and listen, that's fine. But I'm going to tell you what. Don't be surprised what you hear because I'm not going to be nice about it. Ain't gonna be nice about it. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna stop sharing Bullhorn Betty's thing there, though. Let me see if I had any more videos of Miss Thing. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? But I'm gonna be interested. I'm going to be interested to know about the slap thing that's going on. I'm very interested in knowing that about that because I've never heard of that kind of thing through the court, but I'm interested in hearing about it. I think that I've not heard much from Dog the Bounty Hunter. Have you guys heard anything from Dog the Bounty Hunter on Sebastian missing? I haven't heard him speak. Now, I have seen the latest out of Nick. Again, again, you're saying stuff that may or may not be true there, Bubba. Okay, and I don't know if they're here's what they say. Well, we're trying to get leads. We put out information to see what kind of leads we get back. That's not looking like real good investigating work, in my opinion. Yep, she's gonna need kiosk money. I keep my mouth shut on many people's behavior, but I recognize symptoms quite easily, right? Right now, see, Judy, if you were in here earlier, I was all hyped up on sugar. Now that sugar rush has freaking left. Okay, that sugar rush has freaking left. I was all hyped up, honey. I said, "Oh, but let me tell you what. I have so much damn goodies over here from Christmas. It's ridiculous." I'm glad Bullhorn Betty is being held accountable for her delusional behavior, and she needs to go to jail. Tita said we need to get her ass right back up in there. Betty's insanity is really ramping up with the 8th. Let me tell you what, I think that Betty is doing it on purpose, Kiki, mate. From my observation, I think Bullhorn Betty is doing it on purpose. Okay, I think she wants to spend some time in the slammer so she can use it as a grift, in my opinion. I mean, I know that's a freaking odd way to look at it, but I'm telling you. The court date was changed to February. There are 2 court dates, Shy. It's the February and January the 8th. The orders of protection violation is still set for January the 8th at 9. I'll show them to you. Share screen. Unless it just changed because we just had it up. So here it is. Let me go back to that page. Hearings. See right here, let me refresh it and see if it was changed. I can refresh it here. Okay, refresh January. Can you guys see it? Let me make it big. Can you guys see that? I don't know. So that one is January the 8th at 9 a.m. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. And there are some more. I can click into one and you can see the February one. There are some for February. We'll just click the first one and see if it comes up. Yeah. So this one here actually says for February 26th. Make sure you guys share this tab instead. View tab. So do you see that? AK is showing it. I goofed. Oh, that's all right, Shy. Yeah, there's 2, honey. There's 2. You didn't really goof up. You didn't really goof. There's 2 of them. That's all. But yeah, that's the dates. 26 at 9. And then the other one is for January the 8th so far. And I thought maybe, just maybe they might have changed it real quick, Shy. So that's okay. Yeah, we want to know, is it Kai, like the T? I'm probably saying that wrong too. I can't say that one. Chimoli T. How do you say your name? It's really my nickname. Cool. We've learned how to say everybody's name over here. If no one says your name right, come on over here. We'll work it out. I'm going to start getting people up here now. How do you say your name? Yeah. And there might be a civil suit. Yeah. I don't know when. I didn't look in Illinois. When her civil suit with Queen Bee is. I haven't looked that up. I haven't looked at that information for a long time. Chai tea is pronounced like CH, like chicken, like chai, right? Hopefully. I'm telling you, girl, I speak country. All right. The civil lawsuit. We can look if we want. Let's look. Let's take a gander. Let me do some looking back here. I think we can look it up on, I don't know if they have, Illinois has Judici, right? Illinois. Oh, I think it's judici.com. But I have to remember I got to go to Illinois' one. But what I don't remember the county. Let me think. I think it starts with a G. I don't want that one. I want the Illinois one. Come on. I think it starts with a G. Look in the chat. Does anyone know the county? If facing jail time, I'd be quiet, not trying to tick off the court. You think? You think? Betty's gurgling court. Gurgling. I said gurgling. I said Betty's gurgling court dates. She's gurgling them and gargling them. Oh my God. Sorry. I crack my own self up. I'm sorry. Does anyone know the county that it is in Illinois? I cannot remember. I want to say Grundy. Is that Grundy? I don't remember. Grundy, Gertie, Grundy, Gertie. Right? I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I get time for a break. Yeah, I need I'm saying gurgling over here. Time for a break. And no, thank you, Just Iris. Then we'll look it up. Okay. Time for a break. Here we go. Everybody. Woohoo! Whenever I get the giggles too whenever I get sleepy. Which one do we want to do here? Let's do this one. So it's not or Knox County. Yeah, it's in Galesburg. Got you. You live close to Grundy, Illinois? That's not it. Grundy is, I don't know. I said that. I used to live in Cook County, Chicagoland area. Oh my God, I hated it. I hated it. So I feel anyone that lives in that county. Okay, so I'll go to Knox. There it is, Knox County. I gotta verify I'm a human. I'm a human. Okay, search the name. Okay, here we go. Search. Andra counter. We've got two names up here. Rebecca. Okay, just information. I'll share this, guys, to you so you guys can see, won't be bored. Hey, little dove. It doesn't say anybody's. Oh, that's a different one. That one says dismissed without prejudice. 5-8. See if this is going to tell us our next court date. It should be at the bottom. 6/13. Nope. So on 11/26, response filed. On 11/26, appearance filed by somebody. And then 1126 was filed. So let's see. No, I guess I got to go to the next one. Doesn't say when the court date is. So I'll go to the other one. Okay, 1115 case management. Doesn't say on here. Huh. Law tort wrongful act. $50,000. They still have Vicky. They still have surprised they haven't changed that. Have you guys seen this? Let's see if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, that's interesting, huh? The Blues Brothers, yes. The judge hasn't issued his ruling. Oh, that's why we haven't seen anything, because that's what we're waiting on. Right. That's right. Barking at the moon. I remember now. He has got to do his ruling about her refiling. That's right. You are correct. So we're looking at nothing, baby. That's why there's nothing to show. They haven't set another court date. Knox County is worse. I've never been over to Knox County. That's over. I know it's over by the middle of the state, a little bit up, I think, but I've never been there. I think Queen Bee's hearing us waiting on the court to rule for dismissal, right? You know, I don't know. Whatever's going to come of it's going to come of it. I think that some people stood behind the lawsuit for a long time, and I don't think what was done was correct. I think, to Queen Bee, I don't think that she should have got up here and said that she sold, narcotics or drugs to children when she didn't. I mean, that can defame somebody, in my opinion. And but they go at it like two hens in a chicken coop, honey. They both go at each other like two hens in a chicken coop. So I wonder what happens to that case when Bullhorn Betty go, right? I wonder too. I wonder what will happen. Like, will they have her Skyped in? We got to do a Skype in from Tennessee. Bullhorn Betty is in the jail for breaking an order of protection at top under scheduling. Is there something there, Kami? Did you see it that I didn't see? So if it is, just type it in the chat and let us know. Live here, East Tennessee, where UT is located, and just as corrupt. Yeah, I know that SG's husband used to work for the police there in Cook County, and I'm going to tell you what, I wasn't a big fan of Cook County. Not the police were fine with me. I've been pulled over for talking on the phone. Okay, and they're like, why are you talking on the phone? You have the exact same car. At the time, I had the exact same car that the police drive. They're like, we know you have hands free. Why are you choosing? I'm like, but in Cook County, by the city, you're choosing to pull me over. But I took it like a champ. All right. And then one time, I always forgot to get the doggone tags, because we spent half the year in Florida, half the year in Illinois, right? So got a little confusing. So my tags expired, and it was like around February, Valentine's Day. So I'm sitting at the stoplight, seatbelt on, phone connected, because I learned my lesson paying the ticket. I don't go out trying to break the damn law. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden the lights turn on. I'm like, this can't be for me. I'm not even talking on the phone. Like, the seatbelt's on. I'm good. I'm good. And I always have insurance. So rolled down the window. And it was a female officer, and she comes up to me, why I pulled you over today? And I'm like, to tell me happy Valentine's Day. I really said that. And she smiled and said, no. I said, oh, okay, what? Your tag's expired. I said, are you kidding me? She's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, oh, man. I said, well, what do I do now? She goes, well, you're a local resident. You have your sticker, this and that. We'll give you a warning. Go take care of it. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. All right. But no, it wasn't it was the traffic that I hated. And had little doves up there because I wanted to say hi to her. And I kept skipping over her. I meant to go back. I suck. I'm sorry. Little dove, it's awesome to see you, honey. I have to look for something to eat. I lost 20. What? You lost 20 pounds, girl. I've gained it since Christmas. A few years ago, I couldn't have afforded to lose that much. Not so much now. Love y'all. Well, thanks for coming in, honey. And I appreciate you stopping by and get you some lunch, girl. Well, I don't know what time you are, but hell, I already had my lunch. It's 3 o'clock here. But yeah, I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to end up wrapping it up here. Friends and family are the force. Nothing bad, but Trumpers through and through. Pretty cruel. Oh, Cook County is so expensive. I lived there for 40 years. We were up there for in the summer. And I'm going to tell you what, I went into bought a bottle of water at a gas station. It just a simple bottle, no fancy water. It wasn't even fancy water. It was like $4 and some cents. I said, for a damn bottle of water. I said, highway robbery. I said, it's time to get the hell out of here. But yeah, we spent a lot of freaking money while we were on vacation. But let me tell you what I missed. Well, SG, you have to freaking admit, girl, there are some amazing restaurants there. Amazing food. Okay. Amazing food. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's food that you cannot experience in any other place that I travel anyway. So, right? And BHB never got caught driving and talking on the damn phone, but I did. All right. I did in Cook County. Yeah, it was $4 and some cents for a damn bottle of water. And I wasn't directly in the city. I wasn't directly downtown. This was in the burbs. Okay. I was like, oh, hell to the no. I said, time for me. Water, just give me a cup. I'll go in the bathroom and fill it up. Hell, because Michigan water is really good. Okay. We had, tap water for many years. We have tap water up in Chicago. I don't have a problem drinking it. I think it tastes wonderful. I miss the food in restaurant, right, SG? You're not there right now? Well, we'll be going back, on our regular road adventures with me and my hubby. But yes, guys, I've been on here for 1 hour and 42 minutes and my rear end is done. Okay. My rear end's done. Okay. I want to move back to Chicago or in Indianapolis, anywhere but here. Hypocrisy is so bad here. Oh, nope. Moved 20 years ago. Oh, the food though. The food. If anyone ever gets to go to Chicago, please, please, please go to every restaurant you can. Okay. Even if it looks like a dirt hole, go to it. You're going to have the best food. All right. So, but I want to say thank you. Oh, I got to do this because this is important to me. I want to say thank you for your $2 super sticker percolate pear. Casual Art was coming in with the dollar. She goes, I'm going to get you to your goal now, heifer. Don't be pushing it over here. But I appreciate it. Her super stickers. And Wise Angel, I think she'd been a member before, but she is again. Her book ain't worth buying. Wise Angel sent $2, and I think that's euros. And because I was looking at what money signs were the other day, just because I wanted to. And Sophia sent a $2 one, and I appreciate it. So everyone that sent in these little super stickers and become a member, let me tell you what, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And don't think I don't really appreciate it, because I do. I do. And I appreciate everyone come over here and talking to me too. You guys are my damn friends, if you like it or not. Now, when you're out here in these streets, be kind to one another. If you see each other in the chat, say hi. If you see me in the chat, say hi. Quit being so damn rude. No. All right, folks. Until we can talk again, probably tomorrow or maybe later tonight if something happens. But until then, folks, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace.
I'll never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't have
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got. It was